spiritual warrior lifestyle, y'all. God is within everybody, but everybody's not a God. Spiritual warrior lifestyle, I'm telling you. So like I said, I mean, I've been open to building with older women. Older women just usually too stuck in their ways. The older the person is, the longer they've been living their lives, you know? So, you know, to live this lifestyle, you have to be willing to shed. You got to be willing to start something new, do something new. When you're dealing with older women, you know, they've been living that same life for a long time. It's hard for them to get out of their ways. Some people addicted to their lifestyles, addicted to fatal attractions. Yeah, the older they are, the more they've been in the matrix. Yeah. So it's not that I'm not against older women, but I just know that the longer you've been manifesting, you know, you've been in the matrix and you've been manifesting your lifestyle. So the longer you've been manifesting it, the more creations. I mean, that's the more you're gonna get out of it. So you've been a certain character, and you've been that character for a long time, and that character has been manifesting a reality. So then when I hop in the picture, you know, you know, people sometimes they just stuck on the reality they're manifesting because that's the easier thing to flow into. You know, when you like something different and you would like to live something different, you got to do something different. You got to think something different. And people don't like thinking new things sometimes. They just like thinking what they've been thinking. It's been comfortable. It's been a safe place. They like to be around people that also vibe with that. Right. How do you join the live? Send a request. Send a live request. I'll add you. That's how you join the live. Send a live request. Right. Somebody said the older they are, the more they think the matrix is normal. Right. That's what y'all gotta realize. Like, there's a lot of troll accounts and troll pages and stuff that hate on us or just hate on people that's living the poly life. You know, there's people out here who hate on people that's living the spiritual life. But if you really take a double look, all them people is old has-beens. All those people is old, goofy ass nobodies. People that's, you know, not even cool as older people. They older people that's lame as hell. That's why they online perpetrating. So, yeah. They get older. Sometimes people get older, they get stuck. They become used to that. That's all they know.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think is my live freezing. Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, how you doing?
So, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm here with my sage.
What's up, God?
What's up, King? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. We watching you. We wishing we was where you at, nigga.
Oh, okay. Beach life.
We trying to be over there.
What state y'all in?
We in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay, that's what's
Over
up.
in Boston.
Yeah, I've been out in Boston.
Yeah, I was born in Los Angeles and came back over here.
Okay, so you know what I mean when I was talking earlier about being born here, but also raised in two places.
Yes.
Getting a little bit of the best of both worlds.
Yeah, but I didn't have that much time in LA, unfortunately. So
okay.
I was raised over here in the cold with not enough sunlight, but always feeling a pull to get back over there.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's how I was when I was in St. Louis. It was like polar bear weather. That weather wasn't for humans. I mean, snow, you know, below zero weather, snow outside, no vegetation, everything is just snow. Everything is just icy. It's just not natural, you know?
Yeah.
So I had to work my way back over.
It's really not natural.
Yeah, I had to work my way back over here.
Yeah, good for you.
But still working our way out of here as well, you know, saving up to make sure we can own some land. I mean, we bought some land as a family. We got land out here in the United States, but we're looking for some land out in the tropics as well. So that's our next move, just taking our time, making sure it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. We definitely been paying attention to what you've been doing over there.
Okay.
And it's very admirable. And we're also in the process of extending our family as well.
Nice.
And I more so was curious to hear from the woman that started it with you, just
Okay.
to see her perspective of how it's been being with you the whole time, seeing people
Right.
come in,
Right.
seeing them leave. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
How
Yep.
she was tested in the process and what it took for her to stand by you the whole
Right.
time.
Now that sounds like a dope build. So the queens I have right now, the one on the end, she was the second queen that came. That's
Okay.
beautiful. But the first queen, she's at home right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to coordinate it so that one live both of y'all can maybe build, because that'll be super dope.
Absolutely.
So I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna for her, but I know that that's gonna be a dope build, because like being the first queen,
Yeah.
and being the one that started is like, man, she has seen it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have another Instagram page where I have more of a following. So what I will do is just make sure you have that handle, and we can go on there, because this is like our private page. This is like our joint page, so that people know what we're about when they come across this page. We just started it out, but my other one does have, you know, a lot of minds that can be woken up by that kind of build. So we can go on that one.
Yeah, that'd be tight. Yeah, I'm totally with that. Cause it's been a journey, like even for Queen number 2.
Yeah.
She been with us. I've been Queen number 2. We've been together at least 6 years.
Okay. That's what's up.
Like, and the first queen, we've been together over 8 years.
Okay.
It'll be 9 years in a few months.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But it basically took us 2 years until we got a solid second wife that was like, you know, all in.
Okay.
Totally like-minded, totally one,
Mm-hmm.
you know, willing to live this, because it's not easy.
Right.
It's not traditional, and it's a lot of things that can stop you, you know, being like lower vibrational things within people's characters, and you know, family members, and what people think, and it's just so many dynamics.
Absolutely, absolutely. How many people came in between your first one and your second one?
Maybe like 4.
Okay.
Like 4.
Okay. Yeah.
And they all, and to me, they all strengthened up my first queen, because it was like all the 4 that came, it was like they had every reason to do it, other than just some kind of goofy dogma.
Yeah.
They had every reason to do it, and I think that really just strengthened my first queen up to just see like how everybody ain't built for this. Everybody can't walk a mile in her shoes. Everybody couldn't be her. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people say they can be you, or say they want to do it, and it's like, man, once you start doing it, it's like, man, them demons come out.
Yeah.
Come out.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, so there was like 4 women. I think it probably, like I said, it's about 2 years, a year and a half. 4 women, one at a time, and just one after the next. But I'll be honest, like I feel like they got better and better every time.
Okay.
It was like something we had to unlock, you know. We had to unlock that. We had to be deserving of that. We had to go through some of those people, you know. And it was like, but it was so many coincidences. Like they would have similar names, and they would stay on streets with the same names, and they have the same 4 digits in their phone numbers. I mean, it was blowing our mind. We're like, okay, we going somewhere with this, you know. Like,
okay. No, I appreciate you saying that, because we're on the same pace of where we are right now. And the first woman that we approached actually had a similar name to me.
There we go.
And I've known her for years. We work really, really, really well together. People mix us up all the time.
Right.
And I could see myself actually going into business with her, but just being on the page of Aboriginal cooperative economics, I'm like, no, let's take it up a notch. You know what I mean? Like, let's go deeper. So
Right.
I invited her to join our fam, and she was just like, no. And it's just crazy because she's deserving of something like this, but she doesn't see herself on
And
on
that's the
that
funny
path.
part too. No, that's honestly the funny part. Like, you know, we didn't have women who could have been a part of it, and then they literally, like, you know, they have all these insecurities, and they want to choose something that they think is safe, or
Yep.
some other path that, because, you know, the poly path ain't tradition, they never seen it, it's harder to believe in it. And then it's like you said, it's like, really, it's like, why would they not give themselves what they deserve? And then then we look up 5 years later, because like I said, I've been in this relationship over 8 years. It's like, and I kid you not, we watched none of them get what they said they wanted. All of them told us what they were going to do outside of this. We ain't see one of them do it.
Nope.
I'm talking about an 8-year expansion. You know, we had queens come with us, and I mean, they had all kind of different dreams or different kind of things they envisioned in ways that we were going to make sure it happened, in ways we was going to make sure everybody do what they meant to do. And it was like, some of them left even to still pursue these things. We ain't seen one of them do it. We ain't even seen one of them leave and be in a successful relationship, a monogamous relationship. Ain't nobody married. I'm talking about 8 years later, 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of them married. We still with the same people. We done seen them come in, new relationships. They got a new man every other month. You know, it's always fake love. It's always they showing love. We ain't seen nothing last. We ain't seen nobody build nothing with each other. I mean, literally, it's like people are literally giving up their journey to be nobodies. Because the truth be told, they only have whoever they have. Like, whoever y'all was meant to have, that's who y'all meant to be with. So it's like, if somebody really meant to be with y'all, they really have nowhere to run. They have nowhere to go. But what they will do is, they'll be an alternate version of themselves. See, the reason that y'all willing to be in a poly relationship, because y'all, like you said, you in touch with the Aboriginal, you in touch with your natural being. You awakening the God within you living in your higher self. Now, the problem with these other people are, they living in their lower self.
Right.
So they looking for a fake version of themselves to build with. And in order to build on the poly level, they got to build with the real them.
Yeah.
But she don't want to build with the real her. When she saw you, I'm sure she saw herself too. But instead, she gonna date a dude who she don't even see herself in. She be dealing with women she don't see herself in. But I bet you these people probably fit her matrix idea. It's her family told her. You know, they choose
the
all
matrix
these other paths,
idea.
you know?
Yep. It's all about that matrix idea. It really subdues the people because they get so wrapped up into the matrix and they think it's real, and they don't realize that what's real is right in front of them. What's real is this.
And they so silly because it's like they don't realize you can defeat the matrix by doing what an Aboriginal do.
Yes.
You can defeat the matrix by rising above it. They want to be in the matrix and keep playing the game. But it's like, why not rise above the game? But like you said, now we asking somebody to do something they may not deserve. See, when you asking somebody to rise above the game, maybe they a loser though. Maybe they're not meant to rise above the matrix and slay and be successful in the matrix without selling their soul to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, so when you're trying to put them on that, they not interested because what's natural for them is to be losers in the matrix.
Right.
But you know, I was thinking, I mean, I'm probably sure you got some cool questions for the new queens. Like, I got a queen, like I said, I got a queen been with me 6 years. I got a queen been with me right here 2 years.
I have questions with all of them.
Yeah.
I got a queen been with me for about 6 months now.
Okay. I think that the content with each of them would be a really dope vibe.
Let's get it. We about to leave the beach for a second. I love to hear from the queens. Y'all got a powerful queen on here building with y'all. Actually, a poly couple at that. So they live in it. They got questions about it.
Peace.
What's up, ladies?
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear them, y'all? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna reiterate the questions or whatever just in case.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention to the comments. Now I know what people be talking about when they live and they say they don't be paying attention to the comments.
Right. Yeah. Ain't nobody seeing those comments.
All right.
Hey, hold on. Yeah. Hey, before you go, not to distract you, but how old are you, God? I mean, how young are you, God?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
young are you?
Right. I stopped putting my age on my life, but I'm in my 20s. I'm a 90s baby. I'm in
Got
my
you.
later. I'm at the end of my 20s.
Got
Okay.
you. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
Got you.
So I've been doing this since I was like 20.
I respect it, man. I respect it for real.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
doing your thing, man.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
doing this when they was calling it super weird. They still calling it weird.
Nah, them niggas is goofy.
Right, there you go. They goofy.
Fuck
That's
it.
what
Them
recognize
niggas
real.
goofy.
People is goofy out here.
Cause
Yeah.
you got a solid home, man. You got a solid stable, and that's what's up. You doing your
Right
thing
on.
and you consistent.
Right on. Consistency is key. That's a fact. Queens, what y'all got to say? They talking about that poly life. What about what about y'all? What kind of love y'all got for somebody? Like, for instance, Papaya, you came and Lexia and Aja was already here, right? How was it for you coming in with these queens already here? And was it hard for you? Was it easier for you? Right.
I can't
Right.
hear her.
She said it was easy for her because everybody embraced her so much.
Yeah. So she felt the love.
Real you, right? She said the real her. Right. They saying so you felt the love. Right.
Right, same when I came. I didn't literally. Yeah.
Was the sisterhood intimidating any? What about you, Aja, for being number 2 when you came?
It was definitely different because it wasn't something that I'd ever done before. This was my first.
Right.
But it was definitely
It's all of our first relationship. I'm even still in my first poly relationship.
This is beautiful.
That's what's up.
I'm grateful.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah. And that was powerful. But look, I want to say this. She's saying that she was grateful that she had queens to embrace her and that she had me a powerful king to lead. But look, before I had her, I had queens who didn't care about my power. They looking for dudes
Sure.
who has different kind of strength. You get it?
Yeah.
They may have wanted the dude who had clout in the doctor's office. I don't have no clout in your doctor's
Right.
office.
Right.
So for a queen to come and recognize my strength, recognize who I was, I got to say I'm grateful because everybody don't recognize me. Everybody didn't care about me. A lot of people didn't care what I was doing or what I was building or what I was talking about. You know? Yeah, because you the real deal.
Yeah.
Because y'all was really spiritual warriors. Y'all was queens already on the spiritual journey before I met y'all. Y'all was already awakening the God within. I was just the missing piece. Y'all was looking for that. But some people is not looking for that. You did? Some people is out here and all they looking for is, a dude with the nice car or something.
Right. Well, you did have
Right. But they don't even care. Hey, look, but they ain't even care about my. But let's be real, they ain't even care about my nice cars because my type of nice cars is different nice cars, right? Look, I got old school Rolls Royce, right? I done had queens come and they go, they don't like this old car, right? They don't even know what a Rolls Royce is. They never seen one, right? So the fact mine's is old school Rolls Royce, they think nothing of it. They looking at the person with the whatever car. You get it? Meanwhile, they don't see the value. They don't see the worth. Y'all do. You knew what that was, right? And but that's what it's about because we making investments with each other, right?
Yes.
If we gonna buy a vehicle, we need a vehicle that every year it's gonna be worth more and more.
Absolutely.
Right? So, but yeah, I like nice things or whatever, but I'm not the big matrix player.
Yes. So you have to be smart about it.
Yeah, you gotta be smart about it. So like I said, I appreciate all these queens because it's like they like the same things I like.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
into the same things I'm into, and that's priceless. I'm great.
All right. So yeah.
Yep.
What time you gonna be around later, man? Like I know y'all got like a 3-hour delay because we on the east.
Right. Well, yeah, let's get it tomorrow because we finna leave here. We just finna vibe out totally.
For sure.
Let's do a live tomorrow or any day that makes sense.
Oh,
Okay.
for sure. We'll play it by ear then.
Yeah, totally. So, y'all just hit me up, y'all.
All right.
All right, I appreciate y'all.
Peace. Appreciate you.
All right, y'all have a good one. Okay, powerful, beautiful queens. I like hearing from you. I know the live like hearing from y'all. I mean, I hear them talk all day, all night, y'all. They just don't get online talking. Can't get them to stop talking at home, especially Asia. So some people think all y'all say is Yahken is my God. That means they don't realize y'all beauty. You get it? They don't know the power in saying that. They don't know the power in somebody just not being a babbling ass goofy girl just talking. It's like y'all speak when y'all got something to say. Look, when y'all got something to say, look how y'all talk. Look at that beauty coming out your mouth when somebody asks you a real question, right? They want you to get on here and talk to the trolls, but y'all don't want to talk to trolls. Genuine, positive people, like-minded beings. Y'all ain't on here to talk to no clowns, right? Spiritual warrior, you know. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah, man. Talk to me, people. I'm sure some people got a little questions. We got some more questions for the queens before we get off here. Questions for the queens. We got the pretty and pink babes. Pink flamingos. Beach life. Yeah. I'm telling you, hashtag God is in everybody, but everybody ain't a God. Somebody said, what are some practical ways to rise above the matrix? Here goes some really practical ways to rise above the matrix. Don't run to work. You did. Don't scrub them toilets at your job. You did. Here goes some practical ways to rise above the matrix. When you go to your job and your manager is acting snobby towards you because they think they got clout over you, pump the brakes on them. You did. Let them know you got dignity. Let them know you're not one of them goofies in the matrix, slave, man. You know, here goes some practical ways to beat the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Put the effort in. Here go a practical way to beat the matrix. Build with me. Build with these queens. Build with people who don't give two fucks about the matrix. Build with people that's totally living beyond the matrix. You did. That's how. Start reasoning with like-minded beings. Stop asking people that never been where you want to go. Stop asking them for directions. Somebody said they haven't had a goofy job in over a year and a half. So what kind of job you had? You ain't saying you had no job, or you saying you really had a job that wasn't goofy? What are you really saying? Practical ways to beat the matrix. What's the practical way to beat the matrix, y'all? Only fearing God. Right, because look, they be a slave in the matrix because they fear the matrix. But they won't fear God, right? So they won't run like, let's say God had put some calling on their heart, right? The God within them told them to be somewhere, told them to go somewhere, told them to say something, they won't say it. They won't run to get there on time. They won't run no red lights. They won't get out the car and run on foot with it. They ain't gonna do that. They only do that for the matrix, huh? They'll run to that job, won't they? They'll run down that hallway to that classroom, won't they? They'll speak up in that classroom, speak up at their job, and welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? They'll memorize that one day. They'll put the effort in and say that every day, even though they don't want to, right? But will they boss up and do some good mantras every day? You know what I'm saying? Every day, would they say some good mantras and chant some really positive things every day and take back control of their brain, take back control of their manifestations? You get it? So there's simple, practical things you can do to beat the matrix. You dig it? Because I mean, there has to be practical things being done. There has to be big, deep things being done, but there has to be practical, everyday things being done, right? This is some stuff that I was talking about in my last live. They were talking about old girl saying I was not treating her, because she didn't say I was treating her like a crackhead, because that's significant. She said that I said she had crackhead tendencies, and that's true. Some people can have crackhead tendencies if they came out the matrix and they come out of crackhead family. Maybe they was a crack baby. Maybe their family got crackhead ways. Maybe there's crackhead tendencies, right? They should want to beat their generational curses. Thank you, Aja. So look, I've had girls come around who may have crackhead tendencies, right? Now, part of defeating the matrix for her is don't go out into the matrix behaving like a crackhead. So if we stepping out in the matrix, a crackhead gonna be scratching their head, scratching their neck, tweaking out, walking funny, staring at people, saying stuff to people that don't make sense. You know, crackhead shit. Now, if you want to beat that, a practical thing to do is step outside with some class, walk with your head up, walk with some balance, get your equilibrium together, walk with some grace, put some confidence in your step, wear something that makes you feel confident, do your hair in a natural way that makes you feel confident, wear something you feel good in. It ain't about being sexy or anything, it's just wear something you feel good in, wear something you're comfortable in. You dig? Before you get to just tweaking out and scratching your neck and your head and all this, ask yourself, do it really itch? This is what we mean by practical, everyday things you can do to beat the matrix in you. Those are crackhead tendencies, tweaking out. People be tweaking. Another crackhead tendency is finding yourself mad about something that never happened. This is a crackhead tendency some people have. They mad about things in their head. You dig? It's just all in their head. So, you know. So, spiritual warrior lifestyle. Y'all looking at two 20-year-olds and a 23-year-old. 3 grown-ass women. Gotta put some respect on their names. That's Aja B on the right. That's Papaya in the middle. Zaya on the end. AKA Lexaya Player. Hell no. Somebody said, did you lose some wives? Hell no. I got queens at home. Hell no. I ain't never lost one wife. You hear me? I've courted women that didn't work. Never lost one wife. Know the difference. That's a big fact. That's a big fact. Spiritual warrior lifestyle, y'all.